Yo, that shot gave me mad like.
Oh, this is all right. I'm glad this is gonna be on video, dude. I swear
It's
to
on video
God.
now.
Welcome.
What's up, everybody?
Should have brought the bag of candy.
Welcome to another episode of The Other Side of Vegas. I'm Roy Evans in the house, Las Vegas,
Bruno Browning, Soul Silver Records, and others.
and attempting to reconnect. Okay, so that ain't good already. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. Nah, that should
Sorry.
definitely threw me off.
I'm the me too, sorry.
But anyway, we are here at Juicy Beets, broadcasting live, and slow internet.
Damn.
Stop and restart the stream. You know, it's supposed to be 5G.
It's like two,
And
it's
this
like 1G.
motherfucker supposed to fucking work for Apple. Part of the game of this shit, Tino. But anyway, we recording anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and get the jumped off. We broadcasting, or at least recording live from Juicy Beets. And by the way, big ups to my man Tino and Oscar for letting us do that.
Thanks, fellas.
Check is in the mail. Fuck you, pay me. Come on, that was smooth, man. That was smooth. And we are in the building
Slide it in there.
with our peoples, Louross and Mike Wilson. And before we get into them and you guys figure out, you know, why they're here, first off, salute.
Yeah,
Thank
fuck
you
your
guys for being
queens,
here.
motherfucker.
Salute.
Trying to get your Uncle Ben on.
Now, I'm gonna start off with a quick recap about the things that are going before we get into what's going on this week. So now last week we had Tony Powell for Not Your House Sundays, and that was badass. Now, if you don't know,
missed it.
you need to fucking ask somebody because
This guy did it.
I heard it was awesome.
it was serious. It was definitely serious business. Definitely. Also, big ups to my man Aaron. He celebrated his birthday last week.
It was a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Matter of fact, my man Mike here played with him that night, as well as Nico Salazar and
The Milk Crate crew.
Milk Crate. Yeah. Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian.
Yeah. Sebastian. They all got it in.
Good set, too.
Yeah, he did.
Really
Absolutely.
good set.
And so let's see here, before I got a goddamn text message. Yeah,
got
so that was pretty much it.
Cymatic.
That's right. Cymatic had the 3-year anniversary. There's no way I'm going to remember dude's name, but
It was a good time. There's a lot of heads out. It was nice. No, it was just, yeah, it's not our wheelhouse, but it was a great time. It was nice to celebrate with the cats.
absolutely. Big ups to Etta Karina and Raphael on 3 years of Cymatic sessions.
Thanks for my dog tag.
Yeah, man. So that was good shit. And I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. Thanksgiving just passed. And if you hosted, I hope you at least had the courtesy to make sure your forks were clean.
Wash the dishes.
Yeah, I'm kind of funny about that shit.
Yeah,
Somebody like,
yeah.
I go to somebody's crib and I check that fork, man, this fork ain't clean, man.
Exactly. No, I'm feeling you on that.
You have no idea how many people miss the food in between the fork, man.
That is not a problem in my house.
I'm just
Obviously.
saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So,
We're Filipino. We're Filipino. We prepare ahead. We have paper plates and forks and.
So coming up this week, actually starting tonight, we got T3 jumping off in about
Charles.
90 minutes.
Sidney Charles.
And you got Sante, you got Sidney Charles. Opening up will be Etta Moore and Justin Boulay.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Also, tomorrow, Wednesday at the W Hotel, you got Unfiltered Soul, my man Rob Alon and W. They getting it in at the W.
The fellas.
Yeah, and also Wednesday, you got Solution Wednesdays with DJ Ikaika down at DCR, Downtown Cocktail Room. And also Wednesday, you got Wrecking Crew Wednesdays, and that's going to be Theory and Medi and Tony Comfort, I want to say.
All right.
Let me just double check here.
And Airbender.
Yep. Medi, Theory, and Tony Comfort. Big ups to my man Theory. It's good to see him. I haven't seen him in years. I'm from LA. And matter of fact, Medi, keep up the good work. He's been inboxing me a bunch of his tracks, and he's been doing the damn thing.
Theory played Aaron's party too.
Yeah.
He was the last person to play. He got down.
Oh yeah, last Wednesday.
He got down.
And he also played at Nacho House Sunday. And I'm going to say that topic for another day. But anyway, and that's my people's. Like, I love them, you know, but it speaks to something else.
Yeah. To be continued.
So Thursday, you got Downtown Soul. That's Jordan Handel and Enzo Muro. And I may have fucked that up, but you know.
I'm sniffing around it.
But also Thursday at DCR, you got Downtown Soul, Lenny Alfonso.
Low down.
And then Friday, you got Kama. And that's DJ Kaika and Douglas Gibbs.
Uncle Ben.
Oh yeah.
All these goddamn Dougs. Dougs is. And
Wow.
and that's at Turmeric on Fremont. And then also Friday, you got Friday Night Social at Bocho. My man Carlos Sanchez, my homegirl DJ Vixen, and Bruno Browning. I'm not gonna make a joke about you this time. I'm gonna let it ride.
I was just ready for the joke.
No jokes. No jokes. If you're downtown, you got a little trifecta jumping off between. And also Friday, you got to make that trifecta for Friday is Unfiltered Soul at DCR. So in that little that's a one block radius.
We
right
call it
there.
the OTB fucking shuffle.
Yeah, it's a one block radius. You got DCR, you got Kama, and you got Bocho, and it's all gonna be popping.
It's the first time I played with Vixen, I think. I don't think I've ever played with Vixen.
No, you haven't.
You don't know what I've done.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you've done. I know.
Valid.
But I know you haven't played with her.
Yeah, valid.
I'll put it like that. How about that daddy right there, partner?
Partner? That rose to partner status? Damn, all right.
And okay, so that's Friday. And Saturday, here at Juicy Beets, you got the tea party with Disco Supreme. And that's going to be Rob Dub, James Demon, Teklo, and the Disco Supreme crew. That's Disconnect, Vixen, and Elad.
Got to come out and support that one.
Oh yeah, and then you got Sunday. You have Terrace at the Hustler Club, and that's my man Brett Rubin and Steve Walker.
Creek for life, baby.
Yes, sir.
Dope
And
damn.
I don't know who's playing with them, but it's definitely worth checking out. As well as also Sunday, you got Tacos and Beer, which is Nacho House Sundays, and that's going to be with Cymatic Sessions.
Boom.
So they're going to be, jumping off the jump off. And this past weekend, there's a lot of shit that I missed.
Yeah, me too.
And I went out of town, got me a little quiet R&R, and
Much needed, by the way.
yeah, man.
You needed. I thought you were going out of town to play, and I was like, oh, what do you mean you want to play? Then I was like, this is probably the best for you just to go and,
Yeah.
because you've been doing it, brother. You've been doing it.
Well,
man.
I mean, shit ain't gonna do itself.
It never does.
And you were out of town.
Yeah, I played Charlotte. Big ups to my crew in Charlotte. Melodious Funk and my man Doc Link. Had a great time, and big thanks to all you cats, man. We'll see you guys in 2018.
That's good shit.
I got Waffle House too while I was there.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
He had sushi at the airport.
He had pork belly and watermelon.
He had pork belly watermelon taco. Ooh.
Bougie ass Bruno. I got a new nickname. Bougie ass Bruno.
He ate sushi at
With
the
the white
airport.
gloves at.
Doc, did you see that? He picked up your thing. Bougie ass Bruno.
Like, Instagram pic with no filter.
Oh, much love. Tell me about these fools, though.
Instagram pic with no filter.
So we got Mike Wilson and Louross in the building, and one of many reasons why it's not just a matter of me deeming them worthy of being here, but one of the reasons why I feel that they're important enough to be here, which is different. I'm not going to make that distinction.
Because it's not much of a difference.
There is, though.
Damn.
There is, though. It's the goddamn intent, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Dude, they're a big part of this scene. But
Well, the thing about it is that it's a thing that gets glossed over quite a bit.
yeah.
Quite possibly forgotten, as far as I'm concerned. I've always referred to what I do, you know, when I'm in the booth, regardless to who pays me. I work for dancers.
First and foremost.
And that's what these guys do.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, oh, they're the dancers. Nah, my name ain't fucking, you know, what was that, Father MC? I don't have dancers.
Oh!
You know what I mean?
I didn't think you were going to pull that out.
I didn't
think I was like,
check this.
I was ready.
Oh, man.
When he did that, I knew I had to go completely left field on him.
Hey, because I was ready for you to. Oh, yeah, that was all right. All
Straight
right.
dodge that shit right there. Yeah. So I don't have dancers, but our scene does.
Yeah.
And my ideology when it comes to nightlife, club life, you know, all that shit, you have your people, you know, and regardless of the people like the whole fashionably late motherfuckers, I call them the Jetsons. You know, like they get there when they get there and expect automatic vibe. But the thing about it is that
They're putting the work in. These guys.
Well, and this is regardless of whether they come early or not. The bottom line is that, you know, it's a mindset that I don't mind being the only person on the dance floor for right now, because the school that I come from, any great party has certain catalysts, and one of those catalysts, even though it's multifaceted, you know, in different departments, one of those catalysts are the people on the dance floor that make the people that don't really dance want to dance.
Whether they dance or not, though.
Exactly.
Either they're just bobbing their head.
Yeah.
They allow
Exactly.
that to happen. It's almost symbiotic. I mean, it is
Oh,
symbiotic.
it's not only symbiotic, it's also absolutely fucking necessary. You know, you gotta
Exactly.
have people that are willing to potentially be the only person on the dance floor, you know, in order to get and that's not the intent, it's just a byproduct. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not about, and that's why, you know, I'm not saying they're my dancers, but like, but I covet them.
Yeah.
Because I realize how important they are in the smallest nuances of just kind of trying to build a good party. It's all
Second thing I
about the
check
vibe.
for. Second thing I
The
check
vibe.
for is the
It's
night.
the
It's the
vibe.
sounds first, and then I start scanning for our normal suspects. These guys are first and foremost in that group of normal suspects.
Yeah, the normal.
You know what I mean? You guys are, I look, that's like, okay, boom, 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 they're here. It's going to be a good party,
Yep.
regardless.
Yeah.
And, you know, at my, the way I look at
And
it.
it goes the other way too, trust me. It's like we look forward to Second Sundays.
Yes.
When you two play. I'm telling you this right now. I started a chat room and like all the OG dancers are in it. And I let them know. Which is, that tall guy that you were talking about, his name is Crazy Monkey. He's actually one of the greatest breakdancers ever of all time, probably in this scene.
You probably should have booked him then.
He's ridiculous. No, he's ridiculous. Oh, damn.
He probably would have took a fuller shot than all you guys.
But what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that it's return. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's
And
like-
you feel that.
right. It's
Yeah.
like I want to make sure that everybody understands that this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
We have to have dancers there. I'm not saying that other people can't be there. I'm not saying that we can't sell bottles. I'm not saying you don't have all this other, but dancing is the most important thing when it comes to that music, because without it, it's being wasted.
Absolutely.
That's a good way to put it. It's being wasted.
It's being
It
wasted.
is.
It really is. Now, and I get it that we live in an age, and I got beat up quite a bit, you know, about my comment about females not dancing like females anymore.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know why, because it's the truth.
That is Mike
is
Wilson
Mike.
at
It's the truth.
TakeTheHeatOffMe.com.
Don't listen. I'll take the heat. I don't care. You can't do this. This is not a dance. It's not a dance.
Now-
Just want to let everybody know this ain't a dance.
I'm not gonna pull a Steve Walker and go down the rabbit hole. But that was too easy.
Keeping it real.
That was too fucking easy.
Hellenistic Pride, baby.
That was too easy. But
Keep it real.
it speaks to a societal thing. There are a lot of things about certain aspects of heritage, you know, history and all that shit that gets lost with a particular generation. But anyway, when it's all said and done, the comment about females not dancing like females, you know, it's like, okay, when you take away the twerking and maybe a two-step, what are you fucking doing? Unless you're a Latina and you already got, I mean, because they still got salsa in their culture.
They can't help it.
You know what I mean?
That's a whole nother vibe.
So, but shit, I mean, fuck, give me some salsa. You know, like.
Dude, you've been reaching for it the last 4 times I've heard you play. You've been ding 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 ding.
Because whether they salsa or not, whether they salsa or not, that
I dig it.
vibe
No, I
is
dig it.
The shit, you know.
And it's done with forethought. And I'm like, yo, I see him working. And sure enough, that crowd last time he played at Commonwealth, they were ding 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 ding. Then you had him. That's my Latin house song.
When you did, when you played that Latin set, everybody got in.
Yeah, everybody got up.
Everybody got up.
Now the thing is that even though I play for dancers, obviously I target women.
Duh.
It's not a duh. If you hear a lot of.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right.
I'm not.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It is a duh. I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end it
It's
there.
a duh, motherfuckers.
It's a duh. If you don't keep women in mind when you're playing.
Nobody wants to see you hard legs. Nobody.
I mean, granted, there's some people that really don't have to, you know, put any forethought into what they do. They earned that right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they got women that come to see them regardless. You know, now I get that. But the rest of us, and that means you, need to consider that. You know, I've done too many gigs where somebody opens up for me and I got 3 dudes on the dance floor, and 2 tracks in, I got a floor full of women. Now it's not because I'm, you know, some super duper, you know, brand new Swiss cheese shit. You know, I didn't reinvent the wheel. I just gave a fuck.
Hashtag brand new Swiss
That's
cheese.
it.
What you're saying is playing to your crowd.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
If I'm at a spot, I'm not naming no names, but if I'm at a spot that's full of women and there are no women dancing when I get on, that's a fucking problem.
You have to play to your crowd.
Actually, I look at it as makes. That's great because I'm gonna make them dance. so I mean, if you're not gonna do it yourself, I'll come and make them dance. It's too easy.
Now,
It's too easy.
on the slightly more self-centered side, I would agree. Because everybody can't do the same shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like putting my expectations on you. You're gonna do you, and you're gonna be hard-headed. And you're gonna do what the fuck you want to do, and that's all good. And I'm gonna do me, and there's a reason why things seem different.
Yeah, but
even though I'm doing the same shit, I just give a fuck enough to think about certain things.
But by definition, you're not doing the same shit. That person is playing for themselves. You're playing for the people on the floor.
I mean, as far as playing tracks.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're playing.
I mean, because that person can be a badass DJ, great transitions and all that shit. But if you're only playing for yourself, that's where I differentiate.
Yeah, right.
Now, when it comes to the vibe, I'm not gonna run a clinic on that shit. I'm not. I'd rather hear from these dudes. I found myself.
Speaking of free clinics.
For some reason, that rabbit hole got really big. I almost jumped in.
You almost jumped in?
I almost jumped in that motherfucker. Both Las Vegas natives, but where are you from?
Originally from California, from LA.
Transplant.
Yeah. Been living
Talk
here.
about pinkies up.
Man.
Last name Vegas needs is another
Actually-
LA person with a U-Haul.
Actually, East LA. Just to let you know.
East LA.
I'm from East Los.
See now, here's the rabbit hole. Why does that make a difference?
Because
that's credibility.
That's
Because he knows ding 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 ding
That's
ding
street
ding
cred right
ding
there.
ding ding because he
That's
knows
a
that.
That's a whole nother vibe. Wow. Okay, look, you gotta look at
That was almost like shots fired right
What
there.
is that?
Hold on.
That was a big monkey move right there.
Like listen, it's like what I tell Bruno all the time. I have 1 foot in hip hop, 1 foot in house. It's the same thing with him. We love hip hop just like we love house. It's still dance music. The problem is that people have forgotten that it's dance music.
Yeah, it's a dance party.
Right.
A party dance.
The whole thing is that you're supposed to get in there and socialize. And it's not just about dancing, but it's all the aspects of the party. And the whole thing is that we don't have an equal balance right now. All we have is a lot of people drinking and hanging out. we don't have a lot of people dancing anymore.
Which I'm for the drinking because that keeps.
That's
I'm
good.
for the
that
drinking
keeps
too.
the lights on.
Listen.
I think people misunderstand about like this is when I tell them about this whole place that we're at dancing at. This is the underground. You know, it's like it's an underground vibe for me. I guess people lean towards the strip too much, and tend to forget about where it all started.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, you guys have been. Listen, on a personal note, you guys have been. It's been a lot to me. Your guys' support for everything. You guys are out everywhere, but on a second Sunday deal, because that's something that we got our hands directly.
Oh yeah.
But the fact that you like, yeah, I'm going. Oh, Bruno and Roy's playing, huh? Yeah, I'll see you later. That story. That's what's up, man. And you've been to everyone. You've been to everyone. I love
miss
that.
it. That's the nightcap.
I love that.
That's a ritual.
Hold on.
Right there.
I want to say something else too. I'm gonna let you know right now. Carlos Sanchez is a part of that whole scene too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Lately, every time I hear him play, he gets down.
He has put the shorts on. He's got a renewed vigor.
It's fire. Straight up.
I fucking
So that's
love
coming
it.
from me.
I love it too.
Man.
I fucking love it.
Yep.
And the thing is, like, this was like maybe earlier in the year before he left DCR. I was telling someone how much I love to hear Carlos when he's not at DCR. And
Because he plays dope stuff.
Because
But what it speaks to is that, without getting into his shit, it had just already run its course. You know what I mean? And he was playing like it. Whereas when he plays somewhere else, you know what I mean? That's when, he pulls boots
He's taking
up.
the shackles off.
Yeah. He got the
man.
brass knuckles on,
He's
like he's really like doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about. And people would notice, like, after I said that, like, yeah. And it's not that he plays differently. It's just that he is different.
It's got more slash.
Yeah, man.
Way more
He's
slash.
just- I'm telling
so-
you right now, when we were at Commonwealth on a Wednesday night and he was there, we were like, are you serious? Like, me and
Very.
Tony kept looking at him like, are you serious?
Very.
He was playing the
It's like
most
fire.
incredible set I have ever heard in a long time.
Do understand.
No disrespect to you, Roy. You
Oh,
get down, trust me.
Hey,
We
absolutely.
love you. You don't understand. Like, we
Absolutely.
already know what's up. You too, Bruno. We already know what's up.
Do understand that Carlos
God.
is a certified beast.
Certified.
And I'm talking about a fuck. And I can't say it enough. I'm going to say it a million times. Obviously, I know these people personally and all this other shit. So it's no different than being a DJ. Perfect example. You got what everybody hears, and you have the ability to split, your focus when it comes to queuing up the next track.
Yeah.
So the fact that I know somebody doesn't mean that I'm automatically going to big them up. You got me fucked up. If you think that's the case.
Yeah, that's a good way to. No, that's a really good way to
The
put it.
fact that I know them, know people personally, when I big them up, it's not because I know them. Please understand that.
Yeah.
When I say Carlos is a beast, ain't but one way to find out. Because when it's all said and done, that's what all this is about.
Yeah.
Get your asses out. Come down with that motherfucking, that Christmas money. That Easter Sunday outfit money, whatever the
said
fuck.
that.
Drive,
get that
know,
Christmas.
you ain't got a babysitter, it's all
Put on
good.
that Sunday
Hit
suit.
the kids with some Jello shots, get your ass out, and find out for your goddamn self.
Uzo, baby.
Because I don't.
Oh man.
It's okay. Rabbit hole again. Anyway.
Rabbit hole.
We'll get it for the night's over.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Well, the thing is that I covet my people, and I am personal about it, only because, and it's not that I'm the authority on what's a good DJ. I'm not. Granted, it's part opinion, but I'm missing a lot of skin, and it's all in the fucking game. So when it's all said and done, if you disagree with me, that's completely on preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me ask this. Let me get this train back on the tracks right now. How did you guys get started in the dance game? Was it that Pepsi commercial?
This is the
The
pepper.
guy from Silver Spoons?
Was that that one
did it
episode
right
with
there.
AC Slater?
Yeah,
and
no,
that,
seriously. In all seriousness, like, how did you guys get cracking? Have you always like done your thing,
You
or
wanna go first?
like, Yeah, let
mean,
him
I-
talk,
I-
man.
Well, I started.
That's how the cipher goes.
That's how
Somebody's
the
got to go
site,
first.
you know. I mean, if we're gonna talk about
Talk-
way back,
what
like,
you
Nah,
got?
nah, you're fucking up your mic there. So you're fidgeting there,
Yeah,
boss.
just tell me how you got started. Have you always been a dancer? Did it
I've
just
always
work
been,
out?
yeah.
Tell
Because
us about it.
my
Tell us about it.
my dad's an entertainer. So following along that lines, we started off. You know, Filipino parents, man, they want them to be what they want to be. You know, you be a dancer, you go be a dancer. You know, so I mean, followed that path, and then all of a sudden, you know, me being from LA, we followed that hip hop roots. You know, I started off as a b-boy. You know, just breakdancing in the
Right.
scene and just doing all that stuff. And then growing up, I finally started, you know, seeing the other side of like what was other side of the not the hip hop
Vegas?
scene, but no, like
It was too easy.
like you know in LA, like we're talking about the little raves going on. Like back in the days, the raves were like flyers like this big. You have to call a number, give you a certain direction. So it's
8,500 people on the motherfucker.
you know, together as one type deal. But I think what changed my mind a lot was like it was house parties. They were playing different type of song, you know, like music, like all funky, soul. They went really, really deep. And then it was another side of like dance style that I saw where I was just like, yo, you know, since I have the style of breakdancing, why don't I just go beyond and creating more style or just, you know, researching on what this other dance style is all about.
Very similar paths in hip hop or in DJing, man. I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing. I play house, and then like I really love hip hop.
Yeah.
Let's put those two together and see what happens.
I
you
mean,
know?
I don't like to just stay in one style.
Right.
So when I saw the house movement, the house culture, that's when I was like, you know, I see, you know, people started lofting, you know, and I was like, they were just like going all around the floor, just moving around, and I was just like dolphin dives and scorpions, and then I was just like, yo.
Man, you making this shit up. They know such thing as no dolphin dives, no lofting, man.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, you know, then you see footwork and all that stuff, you know, to an applied movement to like top rocking, and then all of a sudden there's the house movement, you know, it's such a mix-up of like dance styles, you know, tap dancing, contemporary, modern, all that stuff, all mixed in there, listening to like the sounds of like house, saxophones, and you know, piano keys, and just
It's almost like blues and jazz. It's almost like an American
Yeah.
art form, man. I
It
mean, you
is.
take a little bit of everything, throwing it in the pot.
That's what salsa is, you know that.
So,
Yeah.
so you started with Charleston, right? Back when you first started.
You got jokes.
he did.
Actually, I was
Bill
actually,
Robinson's Bojangles.
I was damn.
Damn.
I was actually a popper before I was anything else.
Really?
So-
Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from California.
Okay.
So my roots come from the Electric Boogaloos and a lot of people
yeah.
from Oakland. The OGs
Five and
from up there.
dime, huh?
Right.
You five and
So
dime.
you invented the electric slide.
Wow, that's funny. Not even close. But wow, they got jokes today.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
He's the only person over us.
It doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't happen very often. It's very rare when I got a dude that's older than me. I get to make old jokes.
Me too.
It's,
Okay,
it's a
watch this.
wonderful
Let's
thing.
get this out the way. I will be 50 next year.
Exactly.
So
That's older.
anybody that says that they can't keep up and dance is absolutely ridiculous. Just want to let everybody know that.
My friends
Because
got
I'm 50 and I'm still getting
my
it
friends
in.
got no legs.
So there you go.
That would be me.
I'm just saying, if I can do it, everybody else can do it too.
What about my friends with no legs?
I'm gonna go back to what I was saying.
But you ain't got no legs.
Wow. Wow. Anyway,
Major pain, nice.
you know, the Boogaloos were a big, the Electric Boogaloos were a big impression on me.
Yeah.
And the Oakland OGs guys were a big impression on me when it comes to popping. I didn't learn how to house dance until I moved to Florida. And
Really?
Yeah, because the guys from New York their families were retiring down there.
Here we go.
I learned how to dance like that because when I came over there, I was dancing like Hammer. They were laughing at me.
So you moved to Florida. What was you like on the run or something?
It's like
You
I was
on the
doing
run or
running-
something?
I was doing the running, man. Back
Nah,
in
he was making a
92,
run.
So you know,
Yeah, Warren.
He was on the running, man.
Making a run.
they were like, "What the hell is that? That's a joke."
He was doing that slow running, man, with a pause.
So they had to really. Anyway, so I had to relearn how to dance like that. That's how it all came about. And then I saw the Mop Tops. You know, I saw videos of them, man. They took
You know
it
what?
to
I
a
was on
different-
5 second delay on
Right.
that one. Mop tops. Okay.
Yeah, that's a New York thing, man.
Yeah.
That's like those guys were like a big influence on the house scene.
Yeah.
For real. You know what I'm saying? So they changed the way that people started dancing.
Yeah, like going back to that, that's when I got more influence. You know, when you're watching Khalif Sellers,
Yeah,
Ejo
man.
Wilson,
Yeah,
Shaness,
Ejo.
that's where it goes up more, like Buddha Stretch.
Right.
You know, the
All
whole
those
elite,
guys,
the
man.
elite force,
That
like
Def
crew. You
Comedy
know,
Jam
like
little era, man.
just-
They were all getting down on
just-
them, man.
that's where I saw more. Like I got in depth with the house dance scene, watching the Step Bible. You know, and that's when YouTube started popping up, and
Yeah.
then like I just started watching videos, and then that's when I was watching Alma. So Hiro, Tatsuo, like the Japanese house dancers. That's when they just started. That's when it just started coming alive, and to me, that was like, okay, there's more to this, more to this.
Isn't that the beautiful thing, man? That's the beautiful thing.
No,
It is.
it's like you guys DJing, man. You guys find different sounds, man. You try to make it better every time you play. It's the same thing with dancing, man.
Yep.
We get influenced by you guys. You don't understand, like you guys make us move.
Dude, I have
We
tracks I don't know you as well, but I know I got stuff in my quiver ready for him when I see him.
Oh, man.
I know I don't know when I'm gonna pull it out, but I know there's one that's gonna make him say, "Oh,"
Here,
or something like that because I know what'll get
I'm
you
gonna give you a
moving.
little-
But it's
I'ma
not
give you
just
a-
it's not just the tracks that you guys pull. It's that
That
I
feeling,
think
man.
what people that expression. Not everybody understands house music.
Oh, shit.
That thing is like when I see new people here at Tacos and Beer or Second Sundays, wherever you guys play, and I see this one cat who just got so inspired, like yo, and then all of a sudden they say, dude, I didn't know this place existed, or I didn't know this place was here.
that's awesome.
It just boggles my mind. I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
you have to like get away from the strip and come
Oh.
over here.
Yes,
You know,
you
because
do.
we are like honestly, I've been living here in Vegas for 16 years now. So
Rookie.
granted, the first time I moved down here in Vegas, I asked my boy, I was like, yo, take me to a house spot. And he took me to Empire Ballroom upstairs.
He wasn't.
Nice.
So
wasn't wrong.
So I was upstairs, like at 8 o'clock
7
in the
in the
morning,
morning.
somebody's playing the saxophone. It was just like
So
the
you
Congo
thought.
drums.
At least you
And
thought they
I was
were.
like, man, like that's where it spawned after that. Like that's where I was just like, yo, Vegas has a house scene. I gotta keep looking at it, So
Despite itself.
I was just trying to before meeting up this guy, I was just trying to find more house spots. Temple Tuesdays, back in the days at Tao. I used to go there a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden there was keep going on more. There was Soundbar, with Keith Evans and everyone else. So and then there was a Red Room Saloon. So it was just
DUI
like
trap.
And there's also let's not forget about Soul Kitchen.
There was Soul-
because
yep.
Edgar put it down. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He put it down.
and then you guys had Satay in the back.
Right.
Oh,
That's how far.
satay?
Yeah.
That's how far we go back. That's how far.
That's
we go
how
back,
far.
man.
Like, especially like the dopest spots too. When they had the little room in Ghost Bar, the house room in the Ghost Bar. That's where That's where all the dancers got down. Then you had Rum Jungle too.
No, you did not just bring up rum.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
This-
Come
that's-
on, man.
I
That was
thought-
like that was a
that's-
mecca, bro,
yeah.
for dancers. You don't understand. Before, like
Michael
years
Toast
before-
era?
Yeah. Yeah. Believe it or not.
Big ups, Michael Toast, but come on now.
Come on now. You don't understand. Like there was a time where people would actually go to different stuff on the strip and actually have a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I remember it. I was here.
Back in the days,
never
people
Rum Jungle.
really enjoyed themselves going out. Personally, to me, I'll knock on it. I'll knock on it anytime. I can't enjoy myself when I'm on the strip. I get really bored. The
Right.
only time I have a good time is on Sundays. That's my nightcap. Sundays.
My man.
It's because, I work a lot, this and that, but like when I come down to Nacho House Sundays
true.
or second Sundays, that's the cap of my week because that's what I enjoy the most.
Because we know how it's gonna be. We know. No, I'm serious. We know what kind of vibe it's gonna
Yeah.
be, and it doesn't matter how many people are there. If you guys are playing fire, we're gonna
We're gonna
get
be
out there. We're gonna represent, and that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be.
We glad you guys come.
Well,
That's
I
for
mean, that's the goal. I mean, when it's all said and done, we focus on just trying to have a good party.
sure. First and foremost.
Yeah, man.
We're definite advocates of the acronym KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's why there are only 3 people. except for next month. I mean, is it next month? Yeah, technically next month.
That don't really count on.
Huh?
2 is 1. Sort of. No, I don't like to say that, but yeah.
Well, I mean, because it's warranted. You
Yo,
know,
it's completely
I mean,
warranted.
Not only are they a team, not only are they married, but they're a team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
and we got something for you.
and just and don't get me wrong. Obviously, there's a certain small amount of personal opinion in it, as well as, like I mentioned before, just the clinical, the side of experience. You know, in my humble, very, very humble opinion, whether you know them or not, the people that play with us are fucking bananas.
There's not.
I
no one
was
else-
trying not to go there like that, but it's just like that.
That's how it is.
It really
the
is.
bar is the bar, and I think we're really good at differentiating and compartmentalizing. I can love you to death, but there's something certain specific we're looking for.
Yeah.
To play second Sunday, and that's just the way it is. And if you look at the lineup coming up, I mean it's pure.
And those
everybody getting down.
And
Everybody
those
getting down.
choices are
Thought out.
in direct correlation with the particular mindset of just keeping it simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, a good party. You know, that way, basically, what he just said is what we've been going for.
That's right.
When you come to second Sundays, this is what you're gonna
Yeah.
get.
And you know
Now,
that.
it doesn't mean that whoever plays with us has to play like this.
Nope.
You know, but
That's why they box you in.
and when they and when people hit me and they don't know who this person is, you know, whoever is, you know, I may mention that's playing with us, you know, but then they follow up with, but hey, if you book them, I'll be there.
Yep.
Because with you and Bruno, I know what I'm gonna get.
And that's the goal.
Yeah.
Really, because that's the best thing in the world. That's the best compliment you can give.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to get there.
And that's why. And don't get me wrong, I'm not
I'm
like
trying to get there.
on the back end, it sounds like a bubble. You know what I mean? Like these cats, they come to our party, blah, 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 and all that. But the bottom line is that they come because we cater to them. You know, with DJs that cater to dancers and people that come out to have a good time.
On a school night.
You know what I mean? So,
Sit on a school night.
for real.
For real, man.
Sound us, yeah, that's
On
what
a
I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean?
goddamn
You do.
school night.
That says even more because you don't have to be there because there's so many cats that come out that have to be to work the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why am I going to disrespect them?
Yeah. But that's the thing. On the flip side, I think about it from the aspect of forethought. You know, for me to expect someone to prioritize a Sunday night, it's my job to ensure that there's a good chance that they don't regret it.
Exactly. Because I can stay home and watch Madam Secretary.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
I love that show.
See? Pork bellies and watermelon.
Dude.
Man.
Fucking did it to him.
That sounds like
See,
that
when I-
sounds like the name of the
wait,
worst
wait,
the
hold
worst
on.
punk band
I
ever.
just want to clarify when I say I want to get there. You don't understand what I'm saying.
I thought you
I'm
were hitting
trying
on
to-
me.
I'm trying to play with these dudes. They don't understand it. I'm trying to get to that level.
I'm just trying to
So-
get down.
So
Boom.
I'm actually trying to play with these dudes. You don't understand? Like I'm trying to be that next DJ that they put and they go, Mike,
Catch these rounds.
He's on that one. Catch these rounds.
Mike, you're up.
I think.
Put your suit on, Melon.
I think what I'm trying to say is that what you guys bring to the table on second Sundays, or even just Nacho House Sundays, is that's what's missing in the strip.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, that's
Appreciate
because honestly, it's just straight trash right now. I'm not knocking on other DJs like, okay, you know, yeah, they're doing their thing, that's cool, you know. But to bring back what you guys play, you bring back the vibe of the good old days.
Right.
You know, and that's what's missing.
Shout out to Tony, by the way.
You know,
Just want to say
it's
Oh, that's hands down. Big ups to Tony
Yeah.
Comfort.
Yeah,
Because he is Nacho House.
putting it on, man.
And
Almost
and-
3 years now.
Yeah, and he gave us a night once a month. But it's also what made it a little bit easier for me to step up and take some of the weight and do a little heavy lifting. There's so many cats that have exhausted themselves in the game, trying to throw nice, trying to pursue personal goals and shit like that. You know,
Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
whatever it
Yeah,
is, you know what I
whatever it
mean? All that stuff plays a part in the fact that it still exists right now. You know, and at some point we all got to do our part. And I decided to step up, and that's what made it easier because part of my ideology was me wanting it to feel like home.
Yeah.
Now, to a certain extent, I can't go as far as bringing back the good old days,
Those
but I
days are
can make
gone.
it feel like it. You know
It's
what I
very,
mean?
it's very nostalgic.
You know,
It's
just making it. I mean,
very
because I'm not gonna play like top 10 Beatport shit. You know, it's obviously newer shit, but it's got that feeling to it that makes you feel like home.
It may not be the exact address, but you'll recognize the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Good point. I like it there.
I'm brilliant.
Damn, listen to this. Back to what I was saying. Hold on.
privilege.
Before,
Does a bear take a shit in the woods?
yeah, exactly. Oh, no,
Is a
man.
pig's pussy pork in the springtime?
That's okay. On your end, I get what you're saying because, wait, just like what you just said right now about us dancing.
nowhere.
Like, just like you said about you DJing, it's the same thing with us dancing. We've been going out on purpose.
Yeah.
We've been showing up in spots on purpose.
Yeah.
Because we want everybody to understand that this is dance music first. You need to get on the floor and experience what the DJ is doing. Because listen to me when I say this. They feed off of you just like we feed off of them.
I think people forgot how to have fun.
Right.
Well, that's the part of
You
the
know, it's-
of the symbiosis that I'm talking about.
Oh, shit.
Because we feed off of you guys, well, or off the dance floor in general. Because like I said, we work for the dance floor, and if you're conscientious and you look up from your laptop every now and then, you know,
Damn.
it was too easy.
But not really cool, bro. Not really
No,
cool.
hey, yeah,
I made him stutter.
that's pretty good.
That makes it even better. But if you look up, you know,
I'll read my floor.
and like people, you know, I'm not gonna get to that.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, man.
rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
man.
Rabbits, man. Rabbits.
Because as hard as it may be to get a spot, to talk your way into something that you probably don't deserve, but the
those-
person
yeah.
that gave you the green light is not the person that you're playing for, and unfortunately, you can hear it, whether it be
Yeah.
a person playing for the recording or whatever it is, doesn't matter. If you look up at some point in between Jesus poses and the dance floor is empty,
and
then you're
heartbreak.
not paying attention. And that's what makes the whole thing about, these guys and what they do, or like whoever's on the dance floor. That's what makes it so important.
Yeah.
And that's why I harp it, until I'm dead.
You got to.
Are you saying that people in town play right here when it should be playing up here?
Well, should or could. The bottom line is that it either works or it doesn't. So we all play a role when it comes to things that fall short.
Yeah.
That would be me.
Every
that
one
would
of us. Every one of
everyone.
us.
We all play a part when things fall short.
Yeah.
And that's why, forethought is so important. And that's why it's my favorite F word. And I know it's not yours.
It's definitely not mine.
But the bottom line is
feeding
that
the beast.
huh?
Why are you even feeding the beast?
He's hungry.
Wow,
Look
that's
at me.
Wow. You got jokes
No.
today,
I was-
huh?
Feed me rappers off feed me treats. My hip hop game is so
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
This shit is way too
Yeah,
much
hip hop
fun.
game's on lock, bro.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. Let's make it a little funner.
Oh man.
Yeah, fuck your
Oh,
cleanse,
Lord.
motherfucker.
Yo, I'm done with it. It's done. I can't.
Wait, look at you.
Dude, don't be that guy.
Oh man.
Man.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Halfsies.
halfsies.
Come on, Subic Bay.
Come on, Subic Bay. Halfsies.
There you go.
That's funny.
Yo, let me take my
Oh my
let me get my chaser out real quick.
That's the Hamburger
Is that
shot.
Jolly?
Just,
is that
just
Jolly-
hurry,
is that
bro.
Jolly
You know
Rancher?
what I'm saying? Star
Oh,
mint. You know what I'm
cool.
saying?
Jolly Rancher.
You acting like you gonna leave and pulling numbers, man. Ain't nobody gonna hear you, fam.
Every woman needs a man.
Alrighty. Let's get it in.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yamas.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you very much.
And thank you guys for tuning in. So,
Has David turned in yet?
huh?
Has David tuned in?
I don't get to monitor that kind of shit anymore.
Damn.
Damn. We need a producer.
I mean, I literally can't.
Yeah. It's okay.
Because of the new setup. So I don't get to monitor.
It's probably better that way though.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm literally doing a bunch of things at the same time right now, and
Hey, don't
having
get twisted. He's got the lion's share of the work. I just sit around and drink and crack jokes.
I just dance.
Wow.
Oh shit! I just danced.
which is extremely important.
Hashtag jacking.
Now, and I think
In the beginning.
I'm trying to take Bruno's spot.
Ooh,
Listen,
you should have moved.
hey, I welcome the challenge.
Yeah, man.
Step it on up there, son.
I like that
Listen,
shit.
hey, as misplaced as your confidence is, I applaud it. As misplaced as it is, I applaud it.
Anyone that knows me beyond a certain level has heard me say that I'm a DJ with an MC's mentality.
Yeah, I love that. That's
You know,
perfect.
like how MC's like, you know, what, motherfucker, you got bars, I got bars too.
Let's do it.
You got
Bars.
tracks, I got tracks too.
That's me.
You got
know.
cardboard? I got cardboard.
You know,
That's me.
let's get it poppin'.
Windmill. See, look at me talking all dance and shit.
Beat Street.
No, but seriously,
Ain't no spit.
on a real tip, man. It's like this. It's like I try to aspire to be like you two. Seriously,
No,
not a joke. Because it's like you guys really set a bar when it comes to the music that's going on right now.
Appreciate
I'm
that.
I appreciate that,
You
brother.
know, it's like I said, it's you, Bruno. I put Carlos in that too.
Oh,
yeah.
Because
Hell
it's
yeah.
like I'm trying to be. I'm also a DJ too, by the way. Just want to let y'all know. So I'm trying to.
A little plug in right
No,
there.
I'm just being honest, dude. It's
Well,
like,
I mean, I plugged them earlier, but you can go ahead and plug them.
I'm trying to make the transition over from being just a dancer to a DJ. And so I go out and I really listen when people play.
Yeah.
You know, because Bruno really stresses that you got to listen to other people. And then you go home and you work on your own kind of sound.
What to do and what not to do.
Right. And so you go out and you listen to other people, and I really am around a lot. People don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't matter what kind of music you're playing. I'm trying to listen to how you put that stuff together.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. So that when you throw a party and you get the chance to do it, then you know what you got to do. And,
Yeah.
I try to step up to the plate every single time I play.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm perfect at it. I'm just saying I try to step up.
None of us are.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been lucky so far because I've been blessed with the fact that I've been playing with really good people. So I step it up to try to, compensate for what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because
I've been
still
lucky,
sharp and
man.
still.
Dad was just about to say that because still sharp and still. Exactly.
It
I'm
does.
just keeping it real, man.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end, it's almost like having a workout partner.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
if
exactly how I
you
look at
guys
it.
come in, you're doing 50 push-ups every day, and then your homeboy comes in, he does, 60 push-ups, and you're like, well, fuck this.
See, on a
Tell us about
one-up.
it, creatine, Carl.
Creatine.
And by the way, the person that
Creatine, Carl.
Well, I mean, at least he didn't say kimchi creatine.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for asking, bro, Seth.
Potato chip.
Bro, potato chip.
You got that kimchi creatine?
now, you guys are the bar, like you two are the
man.
bar. But the person that I play really good with is Aaron, by the way.
Yeah.
And
You
the
guys,
person-
you know what? You guys do play good together.
And
actually.
the other person that inspires me when it comes to dancing is this person sitting right next to me, because he pushes me to a different level when I start dancing. So him and
Hey,
Will,
You
and
guys
those
get it
guys,
in.
dude.
I mean, and that's not just because watching you make my knees hurt.
You say it every time. Every time he pulls me off the side of the these motherfuckers make my knees hurt. Just watching.
I hate these bastards.
I hate these motherfuckers, dude.
Damn.
These little motherfuckers.
Every time he
These
pulls me off the
motherfuckers are
side.
back again.
Every time he
Damn.
pulls me off the side, these motherfuckers make my knees hurt.
But watch me make him get on the floor. Like,
It's fun, man. It's like we look forward to that.
Hey,
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
old cat's name? What's Big Brother's name from last week? Big ups to that. I don't know if he's watching or not, but
You know what, Crazy Monkey?
Crazy monkey.
crazy, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
big ups to
smooth.
that cat, man. That
But-
cat,
oh.
that cat was on point. The other
Oh,
night.
by the way, because Crazy Monkey came and Rod didn't, I just want to let
Yeah,
you know.
Hot Rod,
No,
motherfucker.
he's back in town, so don't worry. He'll be coming through. Trust me.
Well, we'll
Trust me,
see.
Bruno. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Up
under
until he
control.
does.
matter of fact, speaking of dude, I need to big up the cat that laid it down with us. I don't know if we even talked about it the last show. I think it was in between. But Juwan Rates.
Yeah, Big J.
yeah.
Big J's in Chicago
He
this
got
week.
down.
Yeah, that's right. He
got
is in
down,
Chicago
dude.
this weekend.
Yeah, he did get down.
Yeah, for
He got
real.
down.
So big ups to Juwan Rates for that out in LA.
DJ Tekken.
But see, that's
I stopped you.
hey, Bruno, that means a lot saying that me and Aaron play really
Yeah.
That's Black Irish, by the way. Just want to let
Yep,
everybody know.
DJ Black Irish.
Me and him play really
Yeah,
good together
yeah.
because, we got this little thing going right now. And it's like,
Listen,
he
that's
thinks-
between y'all,
he
man.
thinks, yeah, he thinks he's better than me, but it's all right. It's all good.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I got love for him, though.
Hey, listen.
Oil and water.
Love is a battlefield, man.
That was a battlefield.
See, I can't be around these guys. man.
I feel the
Put me out,
playoff
man.
coming on.
Damn.
I feel a playoff coming.
I mean, like, do we have to live stream a playoff and get some fucking?
But
some
it was at
opinions?
his birthday. He let me. You know what? I asked him to go first, and he told me no, I couldn't do it because he wanted me to go third because he knew what I was going to do.
He was bossy that day, but it was his birthday.
He was feeling fabulous.
No, but
Hey,
you
he was.
understand? Like he told me straight up, you cannot go first. I wanted to open. He told me no, you can't do it.
you caught the lift. For
Yeah,
this.
it was a pause.
I did. That's why I put my head
saying.
down, man.
He said, I know what you're gonna do, so I want you to go third, and I'm gonna play after you.
It
That's
was
what started.
that was so good. It was so good because I believe me, had a lot going on that day. There was no way in hell I was missing that because Aaron does so much. It was just good. It was good to see him having a good
Listen,
time.
man, that was probably one of the best times.
You know,
I've
you
had
know
in
what?
a long time.
I want to feel that. I want to feel that. This is beyond like him, like what he does. You know what I mean? Aaron's a really cool dude.
Yeah,
And a great DJ. What he does, like behind the scenes, all those intangibles that make a party what it is, whether it be making sure the lineup is on time, like all
He's
these,
really that dude,
all
man.
these intangibles, the things that you just don't see. Like when you go home like, man, that was a great night for totally different reasons. The real reasons are because of cats like Aaron. And again,
From making sure everybody gets a drink,
Yeah, man.
all of that.
so, and for everything.
Wow.
All of that.
He's that guy, man.
All of that. And I can't say enough. So when I tease him, I can do that. Fuck you, pay me.
I will. I will do that. Fuck you, pay me.
No, when I tease him, it's because I'm better than he is. Just want
Holy
to let everybody
Oh
know.
shit,
Damn.
Aaron,
I'm
dude,
just keeping it real.
shoot me a
bro.
text,
That's
Aaron.
my dog, dude. That's my
I'll
dog, you
take him out. To
understand?
me,
Man,
Man.
that was double barrel action right there,
Dude, that
Aaron.
was sneak attack. Damn.
Watch, he's gonna be like, really? I'm gonna get you back. Don't worry. I already know it's
He's
coming.
gonna drop a double
I already
him
know
sham
it's
house
coming,
track on your
man.
ass.
I already know it's coming. It's like, really, bitch?
Mike's like, I'm gonna drop
I
it with
love
that.
that. That's
I'm
pretty.
gonna
That's
drop
pretty
it
good.
with Mixcloud
That was
mix.
pretty good.
Wait until I'm on the show.
Really, man.
That's what he's gonna say to me. I already know it's coming. I was like, I'm just waiting for it. That's all
He's
I like.
already mad at you that you were on the show before him.
That's
All right,
my
so-
dog, man, for real. That's some real. I'm not even kidding. Aaron is my dog, man, straight up. Really? Oh my God.
When he goes well, that means that's a pause.
Yeah.
That's a technique.
So, like, actually, I'm going to start the process of wrapping this up. I want to start off by saying that not only do I appreciate, what you guys do, and granted, I tend to reap the benefits personally once a month, but it's not about that. It's just that was being done way before,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
my three parties, so it's not like, this has been going on since, like Velveteen Rabbit and what was it? It ended like last year. God damn it. Now I'm drawing a blank.
Talking about the get back.
The Get Back.
Oh, you can't be helping him.
You know what I mean? The Get Back.
Really?
Hey, man.
Wow.
I missed my dose of Ginkgo biloba.
Oh, shout out,
I can
shout
never
out,
say
wait,
that shit.
Shout out to all those guys, man, 4 Eyes and that whole crew, man.
Yeah, I mean,
they
all of
be
that. I
putting it
mean,
down, bro.
like all of that shit is important. All that shit was the
Ginkgo
was the preface, for the things that we're talking about right now. At least as far as like my relationship to you guys go. So it's not like it's just because they dance at my party. No, it ain't like that. It's because they dance at everybody's fucking
Exactly.
party. They go where the music is good, like dancers do. So if you start fucking dancing, then I'll see you next second Sunday.
Or we could just be
Oh,
like,
you saved that one at the end.
or we could just be like normal people and have fun. That's it.
As long as it's on the dance floor, you can have all the fun you want.
God, just have fun. Y'all take everything too serious.
Timmy Tagalog?
Tagalog Tim over here.
Exactly.
You can't take none of these people right here serious.
Oh,
We're on a whole nother level right now, man.
total
Can't
joke.
take none of us serious right now.
I'm a total joke unless I got bail money.
It's 2017. How about trying to have fun for a chance? Huh? Yeah? Yeah?
Girls just want to
God.
have
How
fun.
about staying out late for once?
Oh,
you know?
God.
How about spending a little money at the bar?
Right?
You know?
Hey, you're in the wrong place for that.
Man.
Done.
I mean, like you said, you pretty much covered it, like you said, man. That's what it is. It's like we're trying to just bring back that whole fun vibe, and that's the whole key right now, man. And a lot of people are missing out on that because they're so caught up in using their phones. Get off your phone, by the way. Just want to let everybody know that.
That damn
Thank you.
technology.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, get in the moment. Be a part of the party.
DJ Horse and Buggy.
You know what I'm saying? Listen to this. Jesus Christ.
Well, all right, longer.
The Oracle has spoken.
He had not spoken.
The Oracle.
Yo.
Let's wrap this shit up.
But I
gotta eat.
thank you guys for what you do. Greatly appreciate
Much
it.
love to you guys. Seriously.
Uh,
I'm
I
underplaying.
don't,
'cause
I
love
don't
it when you guys
expect
out.
people that aren't capable to be like you. Because I get it. Like, you know, there's a certain awkwardness when, you know, all you got is the Carlton. But what I'm saying is, and I'm not just talking about second Sundays at Tacos and Beer. I'm just saying, regardless, when it comes to house, you're home.
Yep.
And
Yeah. You're
that's what
supposed
it's
to be. You're supposed to be.
No. If you're there, you are home, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah, whether you realize it. That's the key.
It's up to you to shake off the bullshit and let it go.
Yep.
You know, like when
be
you got
receptive.
cats like these dudes that are getting down. And granted, yeah, the foot may come over the waist every now and then. You know, it can get a little hazardous every now and then. But the groove, you know, it's absolutely necessary in all levels. When it comes to you getting what you want out of going out on a particular night, when it comes to us as DJs getting what we need to get out of you, you know, the foot tapping, head bobbing, I appreciate that, you know what I mean? But it's no different than working out. If you don't break a sweat, then you don't really get as much out of it as you could.
It helps, just like steel sharpens steel. We all make each other better.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Between you and me, and I know it's just us, there's nothing I want to hear more than, oh,
Yeah.
that makes me take chances.
Okay.
That makes me take chances.
I see you.
Of a boom I got your boyfriend here to get a boo from this one
Yeah.
to hear, oh, because that's not a chance you should take. But when you guys are doing your thing, it's like, oh shit, watch this.
Like I said-
watch this, because I know it's going to get a certain reaction.
It just takes
It
me
should-
back.
should.
It just takes me back to that
Should,
90s feel.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you guys play,
Really
it
is.
takes me back to the 90s house party vibe. That's a house
It
party.
pushes,
vibe,
man.
you know?
We push each other.
It comes full circle.
Yeah.
No matter what, and it's just like so. That's why when you
I
guys
thank
play,
you guys
it's
for
the
it.
vibe.
I thank
is
you
just-
guys for it, man.
The
That's what's
vibe
up.
is just so good.
Yeah, greatly appreciate it. Because if I'm not, granted, I have a tendency to play old shit because
He's old.
I am,
But old shit is good though.
you know. But I don't only play old shit. It's just that when I play new shit, it has that old feel to it.
There you go.
Hey, did you guys catch that open set last second Sunday for this fool? Dude, he made me go home and practice.
Yeah, I know.
This fool made me go home and practice. I went home and practice, man. I need to go. And I held my own that night. I'm pretty.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you
I
did.
mean,
Yes, sir.
I'm like, man, that open set was pretty damn dope. I need to go practice me some fucking.
And I totally rolled the dice on that one, too.
Dude.
I totally rolled the dice.
I know
on that one.
I've been harping on that shit because it's legit.
It was a good set.
That
Thank
shit was
you.
you set the
Thank you.
tone, Jack.
Thank
And
you.
how many times I tell you, man, I'm gonna rip the fucking guts out of this place tonight. Like 2 or 3 times. You had me so amped that I was ready to go, and it was from that deep opening, but high, but the energy was here, but
Yeah.
it was still where people could motherfuckers eat a taco.
Well, that's where me taking a chance came in because I actually started a little bit faster than I normally would have.
It didn't feel fast, but the energy felt fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that makes sense?
Well, I mean, that's the nuance. That's when
Yeah.
you use tempo and volume as a tool.
Oh shit, tempo and volume.
All I'm gonna say is that you can take 2 different
Basically
tracks
mid.
that are native at, let's say, 125. Just
Bump
for
them down to
argument's sake.
120.
No, you can play them at 125, but they can both feel either faster. One
Yeah.
can feel faster
Yeah.
or slower.
That's true.
Because of the cadence.
That's true.
It's the exact same BPM.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep cats how to DJ, but there's subtle nuances to shit
That's a T-shirt. I'm ripping your ass off.
that I tend to think about. You know what I mean?
Mine is brand new. Like
And
Swiss
every now and
cheese.
then I'll roll a dice, CeeLo, head crack. And I'll take a chance, and sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't. That's just par for the course,
It's not about it not working. It's about you getting out of it.
But when it's all said and done, scared money don't make money.
All money
You
ain't
know.
good money.
Exactly. But with that,
Bones, motherfucker.
I
about that.
really appreciate you guys and
Much love,
what
guys.
you do.
Yes.
Not just
Yes.
generally as far as the
Seriously.
scene goes, but personally, because I do know you guys more than just the seeing you on the dance floor.
I don't know
Good
you guys
people.
are shit.
You, sir, what do you got coming up?
You know what? I got Bacho on Friday.
Nice.
Got to modulate. Goes digital release coming up pretty soon.
Oh, Doc League joint? See, now, for my doggy biscuits. For my doggy biscuits.
You deserve one.
I'm just saying.
Hey, and if we get it worked out right, look out for July. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, about that. Not.
No, I'm just saying. July.
So other than that, we got December 10th, obviously, second Sundays. That's every month with myself and Bruno Browning. And he'll be at Bocho this coming Friday. I think that's the second.
Hey, break it down to who we got coming out because we've been tiptoeing around it. Who we got coming out on the second Sunday? What we got going on?
Oh, I was going to finish with that.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. White privilege.
Always trying to tell a black man what to do. God damn it.
My brother. My brother.
Because on that second Sunday, we have a special little duo. Not little at all. We got a special duo of Brian and Brenda Gardner.
Man, they're good.
Yeah. You know what? I can't say anything without sounding horribly biased. All I'm gonna say is, if you don't believe me, you think I'm embellishing, I'll see you second Sunday.
Yep.
Don't look for the stream because there ain't one. Get your ass down there.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Let me go ahead and address that. Have I addressed that already?
No, you have not. That's why I brought it up.
I'm gonna go ahead and address that.
Those two are dope.
There is no streaming on second Sundays.
Ooh-wee.
None. We will not be live streaming, and Jessica Lynn gave me a hard time about that too. Posting on my wall,
Listen, Gilf.
like threatening me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, and I get it. There are people that just can't come out on a Sunday night, and I get that.
We'll post a video later.
Absolutely, we'll definitely be posting videos later. But as far as live streaming, it's not going to happen.
Nah.
Come out, get on the dance floor. You
That's
know
what we're
what?
about.
Okay. December 10th, second Sundays with myself, Bruno Browning, and Brian and Brenda Gardner.
What about afterwards?
The first 10 people that
shit.
come to me and say, what are they going to say? They're going to say, I'm finally out instead of waiting for a goddamn live stream.
All right. Damn.
Personally gets a drink from me.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
You cheap bastards.
Did you-
Get out.
You cheap bastards.
I tell you what, let me help you out with that. We'll split that. We'll go 5 and 5.
Hallelujah.
Ooh-wee.
This
What do we
credit
got?
better than mine, y'all.
What do we got afterwards? We got some
credit
special.
is better.
We got some special. No, we got something special afterwards. Talk about
We
that.
do?
Talk about that.
Well, actually, I mean, I don't really see it as special. It just is. But
That's fucked up.
but
Damn, Tino. Sorry.
but what we're gonna have jump off from now on is that every second Sunday, the after hour will still be myself and Bruno,
Oof.
and quite possibly something else.
Oh,
Roll, Shaggy.
I'm gonna get in on that, man.
We'll see. Submit your demo.
Keep it interesting. Keep it interesting.
I'm a
So-
get in on that one, bro.
So from now on, what
That's
you're
on
gonna
that
have?
cracker right there.
From now on, what you're gonna have is second Sundays with myself, Boone and Brown, and a special guest. This particular upcoming event is gonna be Brian and Brenda Gardner, Chi-Town natives, Las Vegas
Soul
residents,
Foundation.
and certified badasses.
Both of them.
Hands down. God damn, hands down. So I'm gonna need you to come out for that. And the first 10 motherfuckers get a free drink on me, or on us.
On us.
All right? And then the after hours,
For now, it's gonna be us for the most part. We got something special though this time.
we gonna go ham.
Nice.
Ham.
Which is different than jam.
I was gonna say that right now too.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, jam.
Oh, damn.
So thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Happy birthday to Shoot.
God
Oh,
damn it.
yeah.
That's
Happy
right.
birthday.
No, don't be jumping on my bandwagon, motherfuckers.
I said him a happy birthday.
Hey, no, I'm just kidding.
You can have it, white boy. God
I'm just kidding.
Shoot, happy birthday, bro.
And my boy
Yes.
Rick, Corey Mavericks. Happy birthday, guys.
Yes, sir. See, I was gonna let that slide, and I was gonna bring up Richard, but you know,
Oh, Richard.
I was
Damn.
gonna, yeah,
I'm
Richard.
talking, hey, oh, excuse me.
Hey.
Excuse me.
That motherfucker, he stole my goddamn phone. I'm calling by his government.
Excuse me.
I use his government.
I'm gonna call him Dick.
It-
Wow.
that sounds personal.
That's my homeboy. Come on.
That's personal.
Hey, big ups everybody. You guys.
Sounds personal.
Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. Seriously.
Absolutely.
Much
Thank
love.
you. Thank you
Thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
And thanks
for
to
having us.
Juicy Beets and Tino for allowing us to do this because
Yes, sir.
we don't
Tino
trust these
and
fools in
Oscar
the
Molina.
studio.
And
For letting us use the studio.
Oh, wow. Wow. Like, what are we going to steal? Your stuff?
We'll see you guys out at Taco Tuesday tonight and everywhere else.
yes, because it's about to pop off. It is, 20 to 9. Techno Taco Tuesday is about to jump off. So get on down to Tacos and Beer.
I'm gonna get laid.
And matter of fact, if you get here early enough, get you some dinner at Urban Turban and stop playing games. Shit is good. Thank you for tuning in. Roy Evans in the house, Las Vegas.
Bruno Browning, Soul Southern Breakfast.
Thank you to our guests for coming in.
Yes, sir.
And this is another episode of Other House of Vegas, Other Side of Vegas. Damn. You know what I mean? But house music is always on my mind, so it's absolutely the House of Vegas. God damn it.
Much love, people.
Not that much of a save, but
It's the water, man. It's the water.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Much love,
Greatly
guys.
appreciate it, and see you on the next one. And matter of fact, the next one with my man Joey Focus. And you guys take care.
Peace. In the Middle East, eat more bacon.
Stop lying.
Stop.